So today, my friends, I'm going to explain to you the hidden benefits of working with low-ticket social media marketing clients. And I don't really see anybody speaking about these hidden benefits. Most people are telling you to only work with high-ticket clients. They're telling you it's easier to sign high-ticket clients. They're telling you you'll make more money. They're telling you you'll work less hours. And it's made out to seem like it's the best thing in the world. I, for one, strongly disagree with that statement. And in this video, I'm going to show you why. So you know me, no fluff, let's get straight into it. So before we get into point number one and hidden benefit number one, let's just have a little quick chat about what is low ticket and what is high ticket. Your definition of a low ticket client versus high ticket is going to depend on industry you're in, service you're providing, and a bunch of factors. For the sake of this video and for simplicity's sake, we're going to assume that low ticket is anything under $1,000 per month and high ticket is anything above $1,000 a month. So $2,000, $3,000 and above. So hidden benefit number one is that many times if a client is paying you low ticket prices, this means they're paying you for a convenience service, such as content creation or social media management. And a beautiful thing about convenience services is that clients are paying you for convenience, right? They're not necessarily paying you for results. So if you don't have the best results in the world, or for whatever reasons, they just don't get results with your service, they may still stay with you because they're paying you for convenience. This means you will probably have more clients staying with you, you'll have less clients dropping off, and obviously, that makes your life a whole lot easier. In fact, just yesterday, my student success manager was sharing a statistic with our students. The average retention rate for a Facebook ads agency is anywhere from 1.5 to 2 months. That's not good. But with content creation and social media management, again, as long as you're doing a good job, your client is happy with how everything looks and you're saving them a lot of time, even if they're not making thousands extra per month from your service, the average retention rate is going to be much longer. We're talking minimum 5-6 months on average. So that is hidden benefit number one, which is absolutely massive, because if you run an agency, you know the hardest part is signing a client. The second hardest part is keeping that client. And it's much easier to keep a client happy and keep them paying you month after month than signing a new client. Hidden benefit number two, that again nobody is going to speak about, is that closing social media management and content creation clients, again low ticket clients, is a lot easier. Let me just give you the example, right? Let's just assume that you're charging $1,000 per month, and to your client they're going to get 20 pieces of freshly made content from you and your team. You're going to post all that content on their social media, you're going to schedule the posts, and you're going to save them a heck load of time, and that cost $1,000. Then we compare you to John, who offers Facebook ads. So John charges a little bit more money than you. He charges 1.5k. But the problem here is that when John is saying to the business owner it's going to cost you 1.5k, he's forgetting the fact that the business also has to bring ad spend. So if the business is paying him 1.5k just for his service fee, they will probably want to spend at least another 1 or even 2k or more on the ads themselves. And so what that means is that the minimum they're going to pay is 2.5k at an absolute minimum, but they may end up paying a whole lot more. And that is why it's easier to close lower ticket clients. Because with a lower ticket service as social media and content creation, we can guarantee our clients that will save them time. Like, there's no doubts, we can guarantee that 100% of the time. But with a high ticket Facebook ads client, we cannot guarantee they get an ROI. And in fact, that is why the retention rate for Facebook ad agencies is pretty damn low. It's because most people cannot get results. Or if they do get results, it takes them minimum 2 months to get those results. And at that stage, the client has already paid you over 5k and they may have made no money back. So to recap, point number two, easier to close low ticket clients for those exact reasons. Point number three, hidden benefit number three, is that you will have more predictability in your business, in your monthly recurring revenue, if you are working primarily with lower ticket clients. So we've got Jane and John. Jane has a low ticket agency. She charges between $500 to $1,000 per month per client, and she makes 30K per month. John charges a minimum of 2K, sometimes charging clients 3 or even 4K for his service. He also does 30K per month. The main difference here is that Jane has more clients, John has less clients. They both make the same money. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, of course, what the hell are you talking about? Like, John is obviously better off, right? He has got less clients and he makes just as much money. And that's where the line gets blurred. Because with Jane, she can afford to lose one client a month because that's only going to bring her revenue down maybe $500. So all she has to do to maintain her business is sign one client for an extra $500. Whereas with John, if he's losing one client, he's losing 2, 3, or even 4K. So his revenue goes from 30K all the way down to even 26,000. So you can see where I'm going with this. You can afford to lose more low ticket clients because they don't pay you as much. I've seen people have, one of those nightmare months where they lose 3 clients in a month. And I've seen this with someone who runs Facebook ads. So when they lost 3 clients, they lost, I think it was just under 10K in revenue. Whereas with a low ticket agency, we can afford to lose even 5 clients and we've only lost 2 to maybe 5K max in revenue. So you're basically hedging your bets, you're spreading the risk out when you've got more clients that are on a low ticket basis. And it's something that I've really enjoyed with my agency because clients will pay us, it could be anywhere from $400 to $1,000, sometimes paying more, of course, some pay 1.5 and 2K, but the majority are on that lower basis. So then if we lose 1 or 2 clients, it's not the end of the world. And this predictability leads me into point number 4, which is that we've got better retention rates overall, our monthly recurring revenue is more stable, and it's actually easier to scale. And why is it easier to scale? Well, it's easier to scale because we've got more predictability, we've got more recurring revenue, plus it's easier to sign clients. It all makes sense. So those are the 4 hidden benefits. Now, you may have heard maybe some of those before, but you probably haven't heard them. I don't see many people speaking about it, and most people are just going to tell you that you have to sign high ticket clients and that's the only way to do it. I had this example of one of my students, Alvi, the other day. He's 17, he scaled his agency to $3,000 per month, literally in like 2 months inside of our program. And nearly all of his clients are paying him low ticket prices, right? Under $1,000. So that means to make 3K per month, he's got, I think, 4 clients. And he's done a great job at retaining the clients. He's only lost 1 client because he decided he didn't want to work with them anymore because they were just a little bit annoying. So all of his other clients have stayed with him for multiple months now. We're talking 3, 4, even 5 months. And that's because he's providing a convenient service. It was easier to sell them and he's got better retention rates now because it's low ticket. On the flip side, I know someone who got a couple Facebook ad clients pretty quickly, but then they ran into the problem of keeping those clients. So they got to maybe 2.5K a month very fast and then dropped the client. Boom, revenue was half. And just like that, half of their revenue is gone and they're struggling now to get that next client because they've got to pitch them on, 1.5K a month plus all the ad spend. So there you have it. You make up the decision for yourself. Are you going to go low or high ticket? But look, if you're a beginner and you're just starting off, it makes so much sense for you to go low ticket because you are not going to be the most confident person in the world on a sales call if you don't have clients. And for you to say to a business owner, pay me $2,000 per month, plus then put an extra $3,000 into ad spend, you're telling a business owner to trust you with $5,000 every month. And you might be trying to pitch them on a 3-month contract. That's $15,000. It's very, very difficult to do that if you don't have a ton of experience and if you haven't done it before. Whereas for you to say to them, hey, pay me $500 per month for 3 months, that's 1.5K. That's 10% of the revenue that you would get from the other client. That's going to make it so much easier for you to get your first couple of clients, get some wins, and then you can decide to scale up in whichever way you want. So my friend, I hope you got some value. If you did, drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you soon in the next video.